with Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
سلام دوستان، خوش اومدید به چنل کوئست. این قسمت دوم از بازی آلن ویک ریمستر هست. قبل از هر چیزی یادتون نره که چنل ما رو سابسکرایب بکنید. اگه ویدیو رو دوست داشتید اون رو لایک بکنید و برای دوستای خودتون بفرستید. این بازی چون خودش خلاصه قسمت داره دیگه من چیزی رو توضیح نمیدم بیشتر از این و مستقیم میریم سراغ ادامه بازی.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on. Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
یه مقدار من صدای بازی رو بیشتر بکنم. با والیوم میکسر کمش کرده بودم یک کم. فکر میکنم الان اوکی تر. چون تو ویدیو قبلی فهمیدم یه ذره صدای من کمتر از صدای بازیه. اینم که کتاباییه که آلن ویک نوشته. The Fall of Casey, The Things That I Want، چیزایی که من میخوام، سقوط کیسی، الکس کیسی، چیزایی که نمیتونم فراموش کنم و بازگشت به سندر. اینا رماناشه که راجب الکس کیسیه. الکس کیسی یکی از کاراکترهایی که آلن ویک خلق کرده و آلن توی نوشتن داستان‌های جنایی و رمان‌های جنایی خیلی مشهوره. حالا این توضیحاتیه که راجع به خود کاراکتر آلن لازم بود به شما بگم. و اون اول بازی هم که دیدیم به خاطر این بوده که توی نوشتن کتاب‌های اخیرش به مشکل برخورد و سعی داشت که ذهن خودش رو دور بکنه از فضای نوشتن.
People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
خب چیز خاصی نیست اینجا. شهلیس.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
درک قفله.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please, hurry!
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi. Okay.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
این همونطور که دیدیم
How do you
3
feel,
سال
Mr.
قبل.
Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
الان که سر ضربه خورده بود و پلیس ما رو
I'm okay.
پیدا کرد.
My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
خب
I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
اینجا کلانتریه. لیست افرادی که گم شدن. 3 نفر دیگه گم شدن اینجا. یک گربه هم که گم شد.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife
Who
again.
is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park.
زیرنویسیش جابجا شده.
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
manuscript.
Hey! I need more. Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. I only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
دوباره یه صحنه بود که دیدیم و خودمون
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's
وای
working.
چرا صحبت
Let's
کنم
have a laugh on Barry. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
خب رسیدیم به بخشی که میتونیم یکم پلی بدیم و کاتسیناش تمام بشه. خب بریم به سمت
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
اینم حرفیه. قرار بود که از پلیسا بترسن، هیچ وقت زنگ نمیزدن چون ممکنه مثلا تلفن دست پلیسا باشه و چیزای دیگه.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Tear Fest plan like? My plan? You make it down to London.
ولش کنیم. این کلبه رو بگردیم. چیزی هست توش. خب دوباره یه تلویزیون دیگه، البته خودمون روشنش کردیم.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So,
you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why? Coming? Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy, normal, took a kid to a soccer game, so how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow.
اینا فیلم های واقعی منظورم اینه که درون گیم نیست و ضبط شده است و داخل بازی قرارش دادن. خب یه لحظه. خب حل.
Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right?
خب نظرم
Ever gonna be okay?
خیال اینا بشیم بهترشیم نمیذاره به بیرون. خب هیچ نکته عجیب غریبی برای ما نداشتیم. چیزی نشون نمیده دیگه. نه. خب چیه؟ من اسکریپت دوباره بالا چیز خاصی است. یه کلبه. نه کلبه نیست. یه منی اسکریپت. فال دمیج هم داره.
The vision left me weak. There was no head injury. Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
برداریم. چیزی هست اینجا دیگه؟ نه. از رو این باید بریم. نه چرا باید دره بازم شد؟ باید یو میزدیم چون برگشیم بر. خب یه منی اسکریپت.
I
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
چه بلایی سر راستی آوردن.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Don't feed the animals.
Fishing! For those prisoners! Who purchase a park?
Fishing.
License! Obey!
Ranger's instructions.
At all!
Rusty? Rusty, no!
2 bears and wolves! Never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
Pets must be leashed.
All flies.
Never leave your pet
unattended.
It is
against the law
to remove any
natural objects
or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even...
و از این ور بریم. راستن تبدیل به اونا شدش. دلیلشو حالا نمیدونم ولی شاید بفهمیم جلوتر.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
اینجا یه از این سوپلای باکس هست. من یه اسکریپت دیگه چیزی هست اینجا؟ نه.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
بابا درد گرفت. واسه 66 متر بوده این درخته که بعد وقت نابودش کرد. دیگه باید کم کم اسکیپ کنیم. اسکیپ جواب نمیده، باید فایت بدیم باشه. ای بابا اینم که زده ترکونده که این بر یه خورده این اطرافو بگردیم این تیری چیزی هست. کجا دارم میزنم؟ بدبخت شدیم. یه خورده نفسگیر بود اینجاش واقعا. رسیدیم چک پوینت. تیرمون تمام شد. اصلا نمیتونیم بجنگیم با کسی. چیه درختی که این حلقه داستان شروع به رشد که در سالی که معاهده بکنن دیگه با راجع اون درخت است که سال هم زده بود روش، مثلا چه سالی چقدر رشد کرده بوده. اینجا چیز خاصی نیستش، نمیدونم. یا خدا. اوه اوه خب از اینجا باید میرفتیم. چند دقیقه ضبط شده؟ خب 34 دقیقه.
we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up.
پلیر دیگه باید روشن کنیم. بهمون فلیر داده.
Monster! Stop fighting me!
بزن دیگه.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
یک لحظه. خب.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's over. Move it or lose it.
Checkpoint.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
سریع برسیم.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
ای بابا شد؟ نه بازم هست مگه تمامی دارن اینا. بزن دیگه با اینا رو بزن. چندش جالبه. هم شد بله بالاخره.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry!
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
What the hell?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck. I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
occupation.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus. A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can harm on nature and yourself.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
gone!
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
یادتون نره که حالا واسه این باس فایت پرنده بهترین سلاحش فلیره. اینو یادم رفت.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
فکر میکنم این اپیزود عجیب غریبم که الان تشریدیم تموم شد. مرسی که تا اینجای ویدیو با ما همراه بودید. حتما یادتون نره که نظرتون رو برای من بنویسید، حالا چه توی یوتیوب زیر ویدیو چه در کانال تلگرام. ممنون که تا اینجا با ما همراه بودید. تا قسمت بعدی از شما عزیزان خداحافظی میکنم. اول قسمت بعدی دوباره خلاصه قسمت میبینیم و میریم سراغ ادامه داستان. من دوباره میذارم موسیقی متن ویدیومون رو تموم کنه و شما این موسیقی متن زیبا رو گوش بدید. تا ویدیوی بعدی فعلا خدا نگهدار.